Hello, world. Thank y'all for tuning back in with Mr. Worldwide. First things first. Glory to my Father, the Most High God, people. Today's topic is stagnant. I'm going to give you the definition of stagnant. Can stagnant describe a person? What is stagnant behavior? Is it bad to be stagnant? I think so. What does stagnant mean in love? What does stagnant mean in love? I didn't know that was a thing. It's always something blowing away, people. Hold on. I'm back. Okay. Now, where was I at? What does stagnant mean in love? All right. What do you call someone who's stagnant? How to break the spirit of stagnation? And what makes people stagnant in life? So, the definition for stagnant is something is not moving, flowing, or changing. Something is not moving, flowing, or changing. That's the definition. Now, quick example. You might describe a pool of water as stagnant if it is stale or foul from standing. That's what the definition said. Okay. Going to the next part, people. Stagnant also describes a situation that's inactive, sluggish, or dull. You got that? Stagnant also describes a situation that's inactive, sluggish, or dull. Now, can stagnant describe a person? Let's see. Someone might describe themselves, yes, I guess it can, or their life as stagnant. Now, why would they do that, people? Why? They may feel they're going nowhere in life and no progress is being made, and they're not involved in anything interesting. Wow, that's all it takes for you to feel like life is nothing? I need you to do better, ma'am, sir, people in general. Okay. With that being said, we're going to move along. This is stagnant behavior. You ready for this? I hope so. An unending cycle of mundane daily activities coupled with a paralyzing fear of being stuck in a rut. Now, I don't know about you, but the paralyzing part got my attention. And then it hit me with the rut. Oh, man. I ain't trying to be paralyzed, and I sure ain't trying to be stuck in no rut. See what I'm saying? So stagnant, I am definitely not trying to be. I've been stagnant before in my life. You know, people can hold you stagnant in life. For those of y'all that don't know, they can. But they try to be so slick about it, like they ain't doing nothing. I ain't done nothing. We ain't doing nothing. Yeah, you is. Yes, you did. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. You know what I'm saying? But I read that again. Now, this is stagnant behavior. An unending cycle of mundane daily activities coupled with a paralyzing fear of being stuck in a rut. Simply put, stagnation is a lack of growth and development without the broad scale of measure. You don't even got to add a scale. It's still, you ain't growing and you ain't developing nowhere in life. That's what it is. Simply put, stagnation is a lack of growth and development without the broad scale of measure, people. You don't even need the scale. Still ain't growing or developing nothing. All right. Here's a sign of stagnation, such as lingering procrastination of your goals. That's the only sign they gave me. That's the only sign y'all get. I tell you again. Here's a sign of procrastination, such as lingering procrastination of your goals. Procrastination was my last video. You want to know what all that's about, you need to go check that out. You know what I'm saying? You need to go check that out. Procrastination was a good one. Okay. Is it bad to be stagnant? Well, as humans, we feel best people when we're growing. When stagnation enters the picture, it triggers our depression, leaving us with an ill sense that our life or lives are not on track. Did you hear that? Did you hear that? Is it bad to be stagnant? Like I said, as humans, we feel we are best. We are at our best when we're growing, people. When stagnant enters the picture, it triggers our depression, and it leaves us with an ill sense that our lives are not on track. Now, the ill part, I added that just for y'all, just so y'all can know how ugly being stagnant really is. It was not in my definition. It was not in there at all. I put that there on purpose. But think about it like this. You done rode a train before, right? Imagine that train coming off the track while you on it. That's an ill feeling, right? I know you probably say, what you mean? I ain't saying you go die. I'm just saying that's not a feeling that's not something you would want to feel or even be having to have to deal with, right? Because the first thing you thinking, I'm on this train, I'm good and I'm safe, right? Exactly. The last thing you thinking is this train gonna come off the track, right? Okay, well, being stagnant, it triggers your depression, leaving you with that ill sense that your life is off track. Yeah. It's like that train is in bad shape. Your life is in bad shape, ma'am or sir, people in general. You see what I'm saying? Come here and get this knowledge. You need it. You need this knowledge I got for you. Now, a stagnant relationship. A stagnant relationship is one where the growth, the excitement, and the progress that typically characterized a healthy relationship has slowed or come to an halt, people. Know what that means, right? Know what hope means? Do you? You don't? Hope, who goes there? Yeah, that's what it means. Yeah, that's exactly what it means. Yeah, everything's at a standstill. That's not a good place to be in a relationship. Now, your relationship was once right and full of passion, where it was once right and full of passion, is now, paper be flying off on me, where your relationship was once right and full of passion and enthusiasm, now stagnant. Did you hear that? Where your relationship was once right, full of passion and enthusiasm, now stagnant, leaving you disconnected from your partner. That's messed up. Well, your relationship was once ripe. It was once ripe. You know how fruit is ripe? Your relationship was once ripe, now it's rotten. That's basically what it's saying. All right, full of passion. Ain't no more passion, ain't no more romance. No more flowers, no more candy, no more hugs, no more, what? Yeah, get out of that. And full of ripe, it was ripe, full of passion and enthusiasm. Now stagnant, leaving you disconnected from one another, people. Ma'am or sir, couples in general. Yeah, leaving you disconnected from one another. Okay, moving along then, people. Did y'all get that? What you call a person or what you call people who are stagnant. Got a couple of them. I think I got like 8 of them for y'all. Y'all ready? Okay, we're going to jump right on into them. 1 is dormant. 2 is idle. 3 is inactive. 4 is lifeless. 5 is listless. Sound like I'm trying to say something else, right? Sound like biscuits to me. But anyway, 6 is sluggish, 7 is static, and 8, are you ready for this? It's stationary. Right back to that train thing, right? I know when I seen it, I was like, dang, this is gonna go right back to the train thing. I can just flip right back to the train thing if I wanted to, but I'm not. I'm gonna stay right here because those are some names that you can call people who are stagnant. Yeah. Read them again for y'all. 1 is dormant. 2 is idle. Idle's definitely not good. 3 is inactive. That's another bad one. But 4 is lifeless. You just dead, huh? You just dead all inside and out, huh? Okay, whatever. 5 is listless. Listless. That's what it said. 6 is sluggish. I know all about sluggish. I done been there before. 7 is static. 8 is stationary. I know, man. I know. It's crazy, but those are the words. It's 8 of them. Now, how to break the spirit of stagnation. Whew. Y'all ain't gonna want to hear this. I'm hitting you with it early, so just get ready for it. Just know that. How to break the spirit of stagnation. You gotta pray aggressively, ma'am or sir, people in general. And you need to pray all 400 prayer points of the Bible. All 400 prayer points of the Bible. And don't forget, you gotta pray aggressively. That's what it said. You gotta pray aggressively. And you gotta pray aggressively, and you need to pray all 400 prayer points. All 400 prayer points of the Bible. All 400 prayer points of the Bible. To break free from stagnation in your life. That's the ending of that one. To break free, that's pretty much what you got to do. You got to pray aggressively. Like, you got to pray for real. Can't be praying and playing. God just going to be looking down at you like, yeah, I ain't removing nothing. I'm just being honest with you. When you play with God, God has a sense of humor. God will play with you. And trust me, you don't want God to play with you. You don't want my Father, the Most High, to play with you. You don't want that. So don't play when you pray. And in this case, to get rid of stagnation, in this case, to be free from stagnation out of your life, you have to pray aggressively, and you have to pray all 400 prayer points of the Bible in order to get rid of that spirit of stagnation. Yes, yes, and yes again, people. It's a spirit. What you thought it was. All right. Now, the reason people are stagnant in life. Now we getting somewhere. I'm finna tell you something. This is what you need to know. Listen up, listen closely, listen good. All right? The first one, you lack motivation. Ma'am or sir, people in general. You lack motivation because you have no motivation. Nobody's there to motivate you, so you figure, why should I do anything, right? Because ain't you alive? Don't you have life? Didn't God give you that? Can't you thank him for that at least? Lack of motivation. That's what you have. You need to get yourself together, ma'am or sir, people in general. Okay? All right. Number 2. Yeah, y'all ain't gonna like these. But you gonna hear them because I'm giving them to you. Number 2. Don't make changes. What's up with you? Why you can't change? What you so afraid of? Change is good for you because it's gonna better you and your loved ones and your family and everybody around you. Duh. You need change. Ma'am or sir, people in general. Number 2 is don't make changes. It's saying people don't want change because they're scared to change. They fear to change. But ain't nothing to fear, because change is going to make you better. See how I adjusted them glasses? Now I can see clearer. You know what I'm saying? Change is good. Ain't nothing wrong with change. You need change in your life. And I ain't talking about the change that jingle in your pocket. Okay? Number 3. Becoming complacent in your current situations. Don't let your situations run you. You run the situation, ma'am or sir. People in general, what are you thinking about? If you let your situations handle you, guess what? They're going to overwhelm you to the point where you can't think clearly. You can't see what's real. You don't know if you're coming or going. You don't want that. Yeah. Number 3 is becoming complacent in current situations. Don't let your situation handle you. You handle your situation. See what I'm saying? That's how you take care of that. You handle your situation. Don't let your situation handle you. Because if you let your situation handle you, they're gonna handle you. It's gonna handle you all type of ways. You're gonna be feeling depleted. You're gonna be feeling sluggish. You're gonna be feeling inactive. You're gonna be feeling lifeless. You want me to give you some more? You're gonna be stationary around him. And on top of all of that, you're gonna know for a fact that your life is what? Not on track. You know I was gonna go back to it, did you? I know it. I'm slick like that. But it's okay though. Because it's all to better you. It's all to give you the insight and the knowledge that you need. That's what I'm here for. Okay. Now, it's another good one, people. 4, fear taking risk. Why? You take risks every day living for the devil. So why wouldn't you take risks to better your life, better your loved ones, better the people around you, better your friends? You know, better anybody and everybody who even comes upon you, interacts with you. You see what I'm saying? How you fear taking risk and you risk taking every day living for the devil? That's what I don't understand. Every day you doing something that the devil telling you to do, but you fear taking risks to make your life better, to make your kids' life better, to make your wife's life better, vice versa for the women. You see what I'm saying? Y'all want to grow, prosper, have things in life? Sometimes you got to take a risk. I ain't saying go out there and do nothing stupid. So don't lose me. Go watch the last video. Don't be that person with the lack of common understanding. That ain't what I said. I ain't say we're gonna rob no banks. That ain't what I said. That ain't what I told you when I say take a risk. That's not what I'm talking about. I said do things to take a risk by doing things to make your life better, make your people's life better, make people around you, your kids' life better. That don't necessarily, that's not me telling you to go do something illegal, ma'am or sir, people in general. So don't try to twist my words, because that's not what I'm saying. I was just saying you already doing devilish stuff. That's taking a risk. You're risking your freedom doing that. You see what I'm saying? You're risking your kids' time with your kids doing that. You're risking the time with your loved ones doing that. You're risking losing loved ones for a couple of years doing that. So why wouldn't you want to take a risk to do something that's actually going to help you in life? If you're taking risks, I can't tell. I can't tell, because I know it's a lot of y'all out there doing a whole lot of what you ain't got no business doing. You don't fear taking no risk, you just ain't taking the right risk. You taking all the dumb risk. Take some smart risk. You know what I'm saying? Take the smart risks, not the dumb ones. 7. Nope, 6. Experience burnout. I know I know. You just feel like you ain't got nothing left. Why you? You know what I'm saying? Why the day? Out of all days. That's what burnout have you feeling. I done been there, man. I know all about burnout. You know what I'm saying? Why I can't be different. I know all about burnouts. I know all about the experience of what a burnout really feels like, people. I know all about it. I do. But a lot of y'all don't. And some of y'all do. Y'all just ain't realize what it is. You experienced burnout, just didn't know it. When you just feel like you beaten, you can't go, you can't do nothing, or you just can't even muscle up the strength to do it. Yeah, you burned out. That's all that is. You just burned out. Whoever you been around, the people you been interacting with, and the people that you hang and chill with, they done took all your energy. They done depleted you. So that's why you got that burnout feeling, because you're around all of the wrong things all the time. That's what that burnout come from. Doing too much, literally. I ain't talking about for like when I be at work and I be doing all of this and this and that and the third, this and that and the third. Yeah, that's where I experienced a lot of my burnouts at. You know what I'm saying? And doing stuff at one point in time I ain't had no business doing. That's why I experienced a lot of my burnouts at too. But I ain't know there was burnouts. You see what I'm saying? I ain't know what they were. I just figured I was just no tired. Just can't do nothing else right now. Maybe tomorrow we'll figure it out. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. But nah, it was actually me experiencing burnouts. Just didn't know it at the time. Now, number 7, lack clear goals and paralyzed by indecisions. And paralyzed by indecisions, people. Now, what the Bible say about stagnant? Well, the Bible describes nations. In the Bible, people and nations are described as stagnation. It's described as stagnation. When we fall into sin or become spiritually complacent. Did you hear that? The Bible, people and nations are described as stagnations. When we fall into sin or become spiritually complacent, people. That's what the Bible said. That's all I got for y'all. Appreciate y'all for hitting that like button. Appreciate y'all for subscribing. As y'all can see, my son is gone away. I got to get from under these people's shed. It's all good, though, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody here yet. I know, right? Probably said, well, where you at? Don't worry about all that. It's all good, you know what I'm saying? I ain't tripping. Fight a little mosquito here and there, but hey, see, I'm alive. I'm living. I'm doing me. Still a servant of my Father, the Most High. So I ain't tripping. You know what I'm saying? Thank y'all for liking. Thank y'all for hitting that subscribe button. Thank y'all for y'all positive comments. And I'll see y'all next time.